Hello, Richard Bryant here again from Cantian, and this is the first of a series of videos we've produced around IBM security. Maybe you've had a recent audit, there's some findings there that you need to address, or you're looking for ways to generally improve the access controls you have to your data on the IBM. This first video is looking at the Cilasoft Controller module. It's designed to enable you to introduce rules and to audit those around access points and command usage on the IBM. We're really excited to have had Guy Marmoret of Cilasoft give us a deep dive walkthrough of the controller module. And in this first video, what we've done is to extract out of that what the product is capable of doing regarding managing FTP traffic. So if this is an area that you're looking at, we hope you enjoy this, we hope you find it educational, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Richard. So before starting to dive in controller, I would like just to show you the interface of the product itself. So right now we are offering two interfaces, the graphical interface like you are able to see now, and the 5250 or the command interface. The demo that we will run today is on a 7.2 machine, technology refresh number 6, and I will use a little bit of 7.3 as well. So if you click on the 7.2 machine, this is just, you see the design, this is just right now a way to analyze the user profiles. That's not the topic of the day, but just you have the general idea of the look and feel of the console. So the scenario today with controller will be to start with a very simple thing, FTP. So you will see how we could log the transactions using FTP. Then we will switch to ODBC and the blocking mode and how we could play with the rules. Once it's done, we will do a little bit more complex things about command blocking, alerting, and we will also do the open database file exit point, which is a very useful way and very efficient way to block access to sensitive files. So let's start. Using FileZilla, so I will do a very easy way to access my 7.2 machine on FTP. So the demo will be based on this library, ERP file, and this specific file, GLF client. So I'm just copying this file to my PC. And as well, I am doing a remote command using FileZilla, right? So let's go to controller to check what I've been able to log. So I right-click on it, controller, log, for example, by user. So here you see all the activity that have been logged by user, right? So this is the users. I was connected with the user profile GM. 21 entries have been logged. So you see blue and red figures with some numbers. Like the 21 entries have been composed by 14 accepted blues and 7 rejected red, and you see a difference of red because we make the difference between simulation mode and blocking mode. From there, I can expand directly to see the detail, or I can even right-click one more time to see another expansion, for example, by IP address. So I was just able to log from just one IP address, right? I can just go back, and then I can expand on by object, for example, right? So you see all the objects that I've manipulated during the last 24 hours. The last 24 hours is the default period analyzed by controller, but you can change it. So you can specify 1 month, you can specify, let me check, for example, you can select a specific period of time, or you can say the default, which is the last 24 hours, today, the week, the month, etc. let's go back to GM and then now left click on it. At the top of the screen, you see the latest transactions that have been logged, and this is the FileZilla itself. So you see the FTP logon, and then FTP request, you see the GET, the remote command, and one CD that has been provided by FileZilla. So let's double click on the FTP logon. Right. So what should we see here? So number one, we see the user GM that has logged on from this IP address during this timestamp, or from this timestamp. The point is FTP logon. The status of this transaction is accepted in simulation mode. And we have also collected additional information that are very useful, knowing that what type of FTP is it secured or not secured. So in the security keyword, we can see that it's a TLS type of connection, right? So using controller, you can play with this also rules to say, I would like to prevent any unencrypted FTP transaction on my system. It's very easy to do. Let's check the next transaction. It's a CD. So FileZilla has done a CD to connect to this library. So as you could see here, this is the IFS notation. We just resolve it to know the library. Easy one. Next one is the GET. So now you see the full pass, the IFS pass to the file. It has been resolved by the name of the library and the name of the file. So it's the type of object is star file. So even though it appears to be very trivial, this is an important step because all our rules are intended to be data-centric. So the idea is again to protect the file and not to protect the way to access the file. FTP is just a way, it's a protocol, but I mean it's not more important than the IP address because it's just part of the context to access the file. So we would like to give the same importance to the protocol and to the IP address, but the most important one is the file itself. And next one, this is the command, and you could see the full command string here. We have resolved the object. So this is now the display sysval command. It's a command. So this is also very important because it will help us to direct the rules from the type of transaction we are analyzing. So this first step we stop now, and I will switch to ODBC.
I hope that you enjoyed that piece that Guy recorded for us. Cilasoft Controller module is often one of the first areas that we'd recommend customers to address in improving their IBM security management. So if this video has ticked some of your boxes, then please get in touch with us, 03 9598 5592, or email us at info@kentianit.com, and our experts will be very happy to talk to you. Thank you.